G'day guys, I'm shooting a video here with my Tesla Model 3. As you can see, I've taken the whole front end apart. This all started out when one of my headlights failed. Specifically, the entire headlight assembly on the left side of the vehicle failed. So the high beam, low beam, turn signal, and daytime running light strip stopped working. So I've been hunting around on the internet, haven't been able to find anything in terms of a complete headlight failure. And most of it was talking about daytime running light strip issue, which everybody knows about, but nothing in terms of that. So I'm making this video because I figured out what the issue is, and I'm hoping it helps you guys out and saves you a lot of money, because Tesla, when I spoke to them, they basically don't do any troubleshooting, and conveniently will charge you $2,100 plus labor and taxes to install a new headlight, when the situation is that the fix is fairly cheap and easy to do for yourself. So hope you enjoy the video, and we'll go from there. Once you guys have the whole front end of the car taken apart so you can access the headlights, you'll be able to do what we're going to go through here. There are plenty of videos on YouTube that will show you how to take the front end apart properly. That's what I used to do this work. So you'll be able to find that. I'm not going to go through that with you guys. So here's the whole headlight assembly that's been removed out from this position here. So driver's side, this is the one that failed, and obviously the passenger side one is still working. Once you get the headlight out, if you flip it over, what you're going to see is two components here. There's a heat sink here and a heat sink here. They're called LED ballast or LED ECU. They're referred to a couple different ways. Once I did some troubleshooting, I removed this ECU or heatsink off the passenger headlight and put it on this one so I could test. And as soon as I removed it, you could tell that there was an issue with the original one because it had that smell. And anybody who's worked with electronics knows what that smell is when something fries on a circuit board. So I swapped from the passenger side to here and simply did the reconnection of all the components. So I'm going to show you that next in a little more detail, but that's what solved the problem. It's this little component, and they can be bought used for 40 bucks on eBay. Tesla does not sell this part. They want to sell you the whole entire headlight assembly for 2,100 bucks so they can pay for their expensive buildings. So this is going to help you guys save a pile of money if you're handy. So this is the ECU up close, or the LED ballast. Once you've taken out the 3 screws that hold it in, you're going to pull this up. Now this one's already disconnected because this is the brand new piece, but what you're going to see is the bottom has a connection with a gasket right here that you need to make sure that you keep, especially if your new one doesn't come with it. But what you're going to do is the connection back here, this is the plug that connects everything up, and there is a little tab, and I'm going to try and show it to you guys. Hopefully it comes through on the video. And of course it's black on black, but there's a little tab right here that you have to pry up to get this off. So you push in this little piece here, and this pivots basically. I can't close it because the other piece isn't there. Connected, but this basically pivots down like this. So you just pop it up and then you can make the disconnection. Obviously be careful, these are smaller wires in here, but if you're careful it'll come off fairly easily and straightforward. And then all you do is you reinstall by making your connection and then putting your 3 screws back in, and your headlight is fixed. It's that easy. As you can see right now, the headlights are functional but not in sync. I didn't realize it at this time, but I do resolve the issue later in this clip. And now as you can see, both headlights are working. So the problem is fixed for $40 US plus your labor to do the work, but both headlights are now functional. I'll test the high beam and the turn signal. So I actually had to run a software update, which you can do through the service mode, and you just do a software reinstall, because if you notice in the last clip, the lights were not in sync. So now I'm going to go back and test them once I've done the software update through the service mode. Now I'll show you how to get into the service mode so that the new LED ballast is recognized and updated by the car. Basically, you come into the vehicle, down here at the bottom, you press your vehicle icon, then you click on software. To get into service mode, you simply hold this for 2 to 3 seconds and let go. It'll ask for an access code. The access code is very straightforward. It's service. Click OK. It tells you that, you know, using this mode can damage the car and you can screw stuff up. Click enter. You're going to see the vehicle entering into service mode. It'll load itself up. And the button you want to press is this one right here. I've already done it, but software reinstall, you just click that, then it'll bring up another window that says software reinstall, and it gives you a warning. In this case, you just hit reinstall, and that will push it. It takes, depending on what version you're on, it takes probably 5 to 10 minutes for it to do the update. And then as you can see, everything works on the car. So hope that helps.